Good morning. Welcome back to season 2 of the Weekly Pickoff. For those of you who have never watched this show, this specific show here on the AAT Sports Network, AATBIRDS, I'm Chip. I'm one of the co-hosts of the shows. This is my major babe of a wife, Tiela.
Hi.
And what we do here on the show, we usually do it earlier in the week, but life is we look at the slate of NFL games and we pick who we think is going to win.
It's true. We do that.
And then we provide our reasons.
You provide your reasons.
Our reasons are very different.
I provide sparkling commentary.
This is true.
Zazzly commentary.
Zazzly, good Lord. So hopefully you guys all brought your coffee or your beverages.
It's Eagles Day. Everybody's drinking.
Thank
9 a.m.
goodness. It is Eagles Day. So we're going to pick our games. We're going to show you them. We upgraded our view system a little bit, so we're not just going to look at a spreadsheet this year.
We're fancier this season.
We upgraded, we put some thought into it.
Also, before we even start,
yes,
we have to give a shout out to Philly Sports Trips because they are right now brought a shit ton of people to the Lions game for the Eagles.
That game is sold out.
Yeah, and we
it's all Eagles fans.
We'll be with them on the 25th of September.
Why? What is the 25th?
So weird. I don't know, but I will be there. He will be there. Hollis Thomas will be there, and you should be there.
Listen, really important. If you're planning on coming on the ultimate bus trip to Fedex Field, the deadline is tomorrow.
Yeah.
The deadline is tomorrow. Get your tickets. AATBIRDS. All About the Birds sent you. We're going to get on a bus. We're going to take the trip to Fedex Field. We're going to destroy their stadium a little more.
And also, there's a DJ, there's food, there's all kinds of really cool shit happening. So come join us, drink with us.
So normally we do the show later in the evening, and we expletive all good this stuff. You're just dropping the cuss words like
it is Eagles Day. Nothing else matters.
Our 13-year-old has walked behind us into frame. He's just listening to his mom swear like a sailor.
His friends say worse stuff. It's fine. Let's keep going.
He's not.
I'm ready.
All right.
I have reasons. Oh, and also, guys, fun fact, I joined a fantasy football league. So right now I have Josh Allen, did really well on Thursday night. The Rams, very sad. You will see coming up with this first thing, I made a boo-boo.
Phil, right in the comments. Yes, poop does happen, Phil. I did share this with my Camp America fantasy football chat group, so you might get bombarded with a bunch of
let them bring it on.
Ollie's and Jared's. And
let's go, Ollie.
All right, so here we go. Weekly Pickoff. AATBIRDS, AAT Sports Network. Some pictures of us. Great, cool. Here's how it went down last year. Results. Last year, I won the regular season. Tiela won the playoffs. So take that for who you think wins overall.
Me. It's me.
I won the longer duration, but she won when it mattered most.
Ones. Come on.
Right. The reason why we do this is because, again, a little bit of background. We always do things like March Madness. And again,
which we will be doing this year.
And I think about it and I put a ton of thought into it. And she goes with costumes.
Yeah. Costumes. Or the colors or the mascots or who I do and don't like on a team.
Costumes.
Yeah.
She actually has a shirt that says costume mentality, and NFL players have commented on it.
Yes.
A former NFL player. So
whatever.
Away we go. Our first game, we did post.
Yes, we did.
So right now I am up 1-0 because I did pick the Bills on Thursday night. I said that the Bills are a Super Bowl contender, and the Rams, while they are the champs, are dealing with Stafford not throwing all offseason, losing players on both sides of the ball, and the pressure of repeating. The Bills are still pissed about losing in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
You said.
Well, I said basically the fact that I've been watching a lot of TikTok guys. And with that said, I've wandered onto baby animal TikTok. And have you seen how cute baby rams are? They are adorable. I didn't think about the fact that they were even in the Super Bowl last year. I was just thinking cuteness level and how, Bills are not that cute. But the game happened. And they forgot to go to their own stadium. So I have no justification for this one except for the fact that, they were asleep.
Yeah. And this is where my logic paid off because Stafford hadn't thrown the ball to his new number 1 wide receiver. And Von Miller went from the Rams to the Bills. I mean, this team is just – this was not going to be a good game for the Rams. Okay? Cool. So I'm up 1-0. How many did we have different this week? I think we had like two, right?
2 or 3, something
2 or
like
3.
that.
But again, the reasons are different. So here is our first game of the day. We're jumping right into it.
Yes,
Eagles
we
Lions.
are. Let's go.
We have both picked the Eagles. My logic is the Eagles are 100% the better team on paper and should. They're going to have a rough first quarter.
Yeah.
Because the starters have not played all offseason. They're going to be tired in the third and fourth, but they are going to absolutely stomp on the Lions in the second quarter. I do worry about fatigue since the starters didn't play. However, it's going to be a big one.
In the words of Joey Tribbiani and his Joey Doesn't Share Food, Tiela doesn't pick against the Eagles.
She doesn't.
I absolutely do not. I don't care. There is a rare occasion. But I feel so good about this team. I don't care if Jalen Hurts gets hate. I think he's awesome. And I do believe he will lead us to a Super Bowl.
I would be very excited to see that.
Also, he got a haircut for the season.
Yeah, but so did Aaron Rodgers.
He looks like Crispin Glover. No one will tell me anything differently. That man. Anyway, Eagles, the most important thing of the year.
Yes.
I'm ready to go. It is Eagles Day. It is Eagles Day.
I'm excited.
Go Birds.
What do you have as their record? They play 17 games. What do you think they're going to finish with? I've been saying 12-5 this season.
I think that's pretty strong, but I would even say 13. I say 13. I'm that confident. Now, we'll play this back later, and I probably may change, but I'm feeling good about them this year. And even if they completely suck, I'm still feeling good about them.
Cool.
Because I'm a team.
All right, so let's get into some other ones.
Let's go.
The 49ers and the Bears. By the way, I just saw a video. It is flooding in the Bears Stadium right now. Like 2 to 3 inches of rain still on the way, and it's already pouring. It's already pouring. So it's going to be a sloppy game. But I'm taking the 49ers. I said, well, I don't think Trey Lance is very good at all. The team around him is better. Significantly better. I said this is going to be a battle of bad quarterbacks. Luckily, San Fran has a better team. Trey Lance is not a good quarterback. Justin Fields is not a good quarterback. San Francisco has the better team.
Okay. I didn't read any of your stuff beforehand. Our reasons are very different.
Let me read yours.
Mine says normally I don't pick the 49ers because they have trash costumes. Everybody knows that's watched the show how I feel about their costumes. I don't care how iconic they are. But I am in fall mode, and they are giving me autumn vibes. So I'm picking the 49ers to win.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is where we are at 11:30.
I don't know. Trey Lance, that means nothing to me. I don't even know who that is.
Trey Lance is the quarterback who went to the same school as Carson Wentz.
That means nothing to me. Anyway, San Francisco, I am picking this time because I am ready to go apple picking, and I'm here for their vibes today. As we go.
Apple picking costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers and the Bengals. Okay. We both have the Bengals. Good.
Oh my God.
Cool. The Bengals are going to have something to prove because they lost the Super Bowl. That's simple. The Steelers are going to have an adjustment period because Big Ben, who hasn't been very good, is now retired. And Mitch Trubisky, while he won the job, they're having a bit of a quarterback controversy of just mediocre quarterbacks there. The Bengals are a more put-together team, and they're at home, and they lost the Super Bowl, and they're going to beat up on the Steelers.
And naturally, because I totally knew all of that information, I also forgot that they were in the Super Bowl last year. When it's not Eagles related, I don't care.
Yeah, you just kind of,
so
I'm just here for the commercials.
I have TJ Watt on my fantasy league.
You have the Steelers defense. You don't have TJ Watt himself.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't get to pick a defensive player.
Okay, then I have the Steelers defense. And I really want them to do well. But even though I want them to do well, I still want them to lose because the Bengals, first of all, are adorable, cute little animals. But also because they're like Halloween colored. And I'm here for it. I have given up on summer. I'm done with it. I've been done since September 1st. Give me all the Halloween, all the fall, and black and yellow is yucky.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah, I don't like
that
it.
Sounds
so they
stupid.
can kiss my butt, and I picked the Bengals to win. Because their costumes are cuter.
Because their costumes
For Halloween.
are cuter.
And Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Nightmare Before Christmas time, guys. That's year round.
We love that movie up in here.
Yeah. Can you please pay
I am
attention?
sharing it out with a couple more
man.
people. A couple more people want to see our show. Cool. We continue. Patriots and the Dolphins. I like that neither of us really had anything to say. Javier, good morning, sir. Here we go again. We both picked the Dolphins.
We did. I'm shocked you picked the Dolphins.
Why? I hate the Patriots.
Me too, as you can see by my comment.
Okay.
They're smarter than the Patriots, is what I call them. Which is ironic because
Patriots.
Patriots, sure. Which is ironic because today's Patriots Day.
It's true, but not in Miami.
No, they're gonna get stomped on real
Yeah.
hard. I hope. I don't know anything about them. I just don't like Belichick.
Here's the thing: the Dolphins have a quarterback who's got a lot to prove, but now he has Tyreek Hill, he's got Jalen Waddle, he's got Gesicki still, who's trying to get a big contract. All these, he's got a lot of weapons. So I don't think that Mac Jones and the Patriots can stop all of them.
I totally knew all that, and I agree completely. Obviously, I don't base my pick off of the fact that I've loved the Dolphins since I was like 6 years old.
Because the laces are out.
It started that way,
Finkel is Einhorn.
but it didn't continue that way. But I really would love to see them win a Super Bowl one day.
Yeah, and they have like 10 running backs. Great point.
Sure,
Great point.
absolutely.
See, I like that Javier tries to stay on my side of things until costumes come up.
Excuse me. They are costumes.
They're not costumes, they're uniforms.
Yes, they are.
All right. Browns and Panthers. Okay, we got a different one here. So I have the Browns because this was going to be slated as the Baker Mayfield revenge tour. Again, in the offseason, they paid a lot of money to Deshaun Watson and then got rid of Baker Mayfield. They sent Baker Mayfield to the Panthers. Problem is that Christian McCaffrey gets hurt a lot. I think that he got hurt because he banged his shin and he was on the injury list for a little bit this week. I don't draft him in fantasy anymore because he doesn't stay healthy. So Baker Mayfield is going to have to throw the ball a lot because the Christian McCaffrey is not going to be able to play because he stepped on a pebble. I think that the Browns have more weapons and are going to rely on the run game with Jacoby Brissett, which is their strength because they've got really good running backs. The Panthers are going to have to throw the ball, and Baker Mayfield will mess that up because he doesn't have good receivers in Carolina.
Anyway, I'm mad at the Browns because they released Baker Mayfield, and I don't get my funny commercials, which, as everybody knows that watches the show, I really love those commercials so much. And I need the Panthers. Do we not have a commercial where he is moving from one stadium and moving into the next stadium?
We haven't turned on football yet this
I don't
season.
care.
We're going to have that.
That's what I want, and I want them to lose so hard because they were such dicks to him, and I hope he wrecks them.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I want the Browns to lose very badly this season.
That doesn't matter. You picked them.
No.
So
I picked them in this
done.
game. But I want the Browns to lose moving forward because I am a big believer that Deshaun Watson is a huge piece of crap, and they don't deserve to win anything.
That is true, and I really want him to come up in there and just annihilate them.
So I'm picking the Browns because they're the better team, but I don't want them to win.
The better team doesn't always win.
I know. That's why we do this show. That's why we do this show.
Sparkly and zazzly costumes.
Oh my God. The word of the season is going to be zazzly.
It is zazzly, guys. Zazzly. I want a shirt. Zazzly costumes.
There you go. Johnny, new shirt, zazzly.
I'm going to wear it around Hollis. He's going to be so happy.
I hate everything. Colts and Texans. The Texans suck, y'all. So bad. Carson Wentz is no longer a Colt, which means they've got a quarterback in Matt Ryan who all he's got to do is manage the game because Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in football, and the Colts have one of the best offensive lines in football. All they have to do is manage the game. Carson Wentz could not do that. The Colts are going to win this game, and the Texans, they suck. They suck so hard.
Every time you say Jonathan Taylor and don't complete the sentence with Thomas, it upsets me. And I need you to know that Jonathan Taylor Thomas is the one and only. That is all that matters. Also, Leslie Knope is way better than Ted Cruz. So that was my entire reason for picking the way that I did. And obviously, I'm right because the Texas game yesterday,
which we watched, the end of it, at least.
they could have won.
But Ted Cruz was there.
He was there, and then they lost. So, I mean, there may be no correlation, but I'm just saying they're 0 for 1.
Listen, that Texas-Alabama game, JD and I are going to talk about tomorrow.
Fantastic.
It's really great that Alabama also has team referee on their side. That's all I'm going to say, because I had at least 3 plays that Alabama got given a call.
That's not this.
I know. I'm sorry. We both had the Colts.
We do.
Saints and Falcons. This game sucks.
Yeah.
I forget who it was, but one of the major prognosticators, either Chris Sims or Peter King, somebody pretty important, has the Saints going to the Super Bowl or being at least the number 1 seed. They're stupid. The Saints are a garbage football team with a new head coach and Jameis Winston as their quarterback. Somehow, even with all of that, the Falcons are worse with Marcus Mariota as their quarterback. And that's the only.
Weren't we going to, around the Carson Wentz time, didn't we want him?
When we had Chip Kelly as our coach, and we went down to the draft that night, and people were all butthurt. And people were all butthurt that we didn't go out of our way to draft Marcus Mariota. Yes. And man, was that a good decision.
That was a good decision.
I wish him the best. He's a nice dude, but this game sucks. The Saints will win it.
I come from a Roman Catholic household, so I feel my grandmother would be really mad if I didn't pick the Saints. I have no other justification for this because I do not care about this game. I will watch it. I will watch the highlights because it's football and that's that. But I've got nothing. Nothing. I've got
Alvin Kamara on one of my teams.
I don't know who that is.
He's the running back for the Saints.
You said Alvin. I hear Chipmunks. That's it.
Sure.
Kamara, that's
you have Cordell Patterson.
Cabrera,
I think
Ryan
you have
Cabrera.
Cordell Patterson on one of your teams.
Sure, absolutely.
He's on the Falcons.
Fantastic. I hope he does well. But I still want them to lose as a whole.
You want them to lose a-hole.
A-hole.
A-hole. Ravens and the Jets. Speaking of poopy games. Lamar Jackson said
that's backwards.
Well, because they're on the right side because they're at the Jets.
But shouldn't it still be the right way?
No, because I flipped it.
Oh, okay.
I alley-ooped it. Lamar Jackson asked for a ton of money this offseason. And I'm going to go into those details tomorrow because they've been released. The Ravens said no. So Lamar Jackson said, I am not going to continue negotiating this season. What he's going to do is absolutely show up and show out this entire season in an attempt to make his value worth a lot. The Jets suck.
That's not why I picked them.
Ravens win.
It's spooky season, guys. You know how I feel.
Spooky season.
I like it. I like purple. I like black. I like all things related to fall. But I don't like orange, but only in the context of fall/Halloween. So the Ravens are going to win because it's spooky season.
But orange is the new black.
No, it's not. It's not. Orange is ugly.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. I don't care enough about the Jets the goddamn Jets to do anything about it.
Goddamn Jets. Oh, man. Anyone setting the fantasy football lineup, George Kittle is not playing today, so pull him out.
That's cute. It's like kibble.
Okie dokie. Oh, we both had thoughts on the Commanders. Get them costumes out, guys. Yes, indeed, Javier.
That's right.
Okay. The Jaguars and the Commanders. By the way, I want to point out that the Commanders have such a stupid name. I couldn't even find a good picture of their helmet.
Because it's just the words.
I know. So I'm picking the Commanders. 2 absolute poop teams. The Jags are unbelievable garbage. The Commanders at least have some weapons. So Carson wins, and Philadelphia fans are going to spend the week, longing for the days of laundry's done, longing for the days of Carson before we kick their ass in 2 weeks. I wouldn't read anything into this, NFC East people, because the Commanders are going to beat a bad football team, and there's that.
Okay, so basically, here's the thing. How do I pick between these 2 teams? Because Carson Wentz left us, and he went to go to the Colts or whatever for a little while and shoot animals and try to shit on us, subliminally, and I hate that. And then
one season.
There's a man that I hate more than anything in this world.
Oh, God.
Trevor Lawrence. Now, however, the one positive isn't Doug Peterson with them?
Coach of the Jaguars, yep.
And so I love him. However, Trevor Lawrence, as you can see, looks like Fabio and Stonehenge had a baby. So therefore, I will not be picking the Jags for this game.
So is this the opposite of the Tiela doesn't pick against the Eagles? Do you ever pick the Jaguars?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That man with his, he like takes off his helmet. It's like, it's so stupid. He's so stupid.
He's just got a punchable face.
He has he is the most punchable boy.
He's the most punchable boy in the whole school.
He's the, no. Don't Schmidt it. Just keep going.
Sorry.
It's not even
Javier, he's on one of my teams. And I drafted 2 tight ends for a reason. Kittle.
Or like the kettle.
Wait. You think that Trevor Lawrence is a punchable face? Have you ever seen George Kittle?
I don't want to see him.
Oh man.
I don't need that on my conscience.
Man.
I've only got room for one.
Oh man, George Kittle has a punchable face.
No, this man has a punchable face. Punchable.
Okay.
For no reason. He did nothing wrong. He just has a punchable face.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Packers and the Vikings. I think this has a potential. Javier, I'm going to in a second. Don't worry. I'm going to in a second. Packers and the Vikings. I think this is going to be the game of the weekend, actually. It's going to be a good game. Packers and the Vikings hate each other anyway.
You picked the Packers?
I picked the Vikings.
I'm shocked.
I do feel the Packers lost too many weapons. They lost Devontae Adams. Aaron Rodgers lost his hair. They're not going to hit the ground running at full force. Aaron Rodgers doesn't know who he's throwing the ball to.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't know.
Meanwhile, the Vikings, they continue to just get weapons for Kirk Cousins, who's a really good fantasy quarterback because of all the weapons. So it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I think that the Vikings win this one at home.
Guys, I truly hate Aaron Rodgers.
I know you do.
He is a fantastic quarterback. I'm not taking anything away, but I think he is such a douchebag. It's unbelievable. He looks like, if you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, you should, because gold. Not really. I don't know what I'm doing on there. He looks like Crispin Glover. Like, get your damn hands off her, Crispin Glover. Now that he got his hair cut, which cool. But fuck Aaron Rodgers, and I hope the majestic Vikings shove their horns directly up his ass.
Yeah, his number one option is Cobb. It's also Sammy Watkins.
Okay. Is that Aaron Rodgers?
That's Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
I do have some of these people though on my fantasy team.
Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins' options are Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, and way down the line, Jalen Reagor.
You know who's going to be watching all these games from their house though this season? Jay Jaw.
Oh God. This is man. George Kittle.
He doesn't have the most punchable face, though. Look at his smile. He looks like he's so happy to be there. All right.
That's George Kittle.
It's not
hair
as
is
punchable.
It's not.
He's got a good face. A decent face.
Okay.
He looks cool.
All right. So there you go. Update. Trevor Lawrence still has the most punchable face. Most punchable face in the whole school.
Who's that team with that guy who's dating the mom's friend? What team's that?
That would be the Jets and Zach Wilson.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who's injured right now. And Joe Flacco is their quarterback.
Joe Flacco?
The Joe Flacco who played for us for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
He's quarterbacking the Jets today.
Oh, maybe they'll do well then.
No,
I don't know. The only thing I know
not against the Ravens, the team that he took to a Super Bowl.
Is like this guy, they're like, hey, this guy, look at what his study is because he's sleeping with his mom's friends or something, which I think is so stupid. You guys, it's so stupid. If it was the other way around, that would be terrible. They'd be like, oh, Kim Kardashian stuff, whatever. I don't know.
All right.
He's got a punchable face, too.
He's got a baby face.
He does.
Zach Wilson is 6 years old. All right. Giants and the Titans.
How are we picking so similarly today? I'm shocked.
Because this first week of games, it's pretty simple to...
I don't know anything about this season. I have purposely tried to stay away from all of it because I don't want to be swayed one way or the other.
Yeah, the Giants are awful. They are so bad. And
I don't even know who's on their team, guys.
Daniel Jones.
I don't know who that is.
And that's it.
He sounds like that's
Saquon. I mean, look, they have players, but the problem is that Daniel Jones is their quarterback. the Giants are not going to do anything this season at all. The Titans.
It's going to be that stick, that thing that's like, do something.
They had a couple pretty decent wide receivers last year that did not score at once. Not once.
I feel bad for their fan base.
Yeah, because they have to go into the season with Daniel Jones.
I feel bad for the NFC East fan base as a whole, regardless, because we get shit on, guys. We get shit on. So collectively, those 4 teams, I'm here for them. I get it. It's 4, right? 4 teams. I got it.
They did it.
But then they're not a part of it, are they? No.
The Titans?
No.
The Giants are.
They are.
Yeah, the Titans are the AFC.
See, because they changed their names, I forgot for a second about the Commanders.
Ugh.
I was like, wait a minute.
So bad.
Yeah. I don't pick the Giants ever. Never. I'm not once picked the Giants. I won't do it. They might be the Jags. No. I might pick a Jag over a Giant. Do they play each other?
I don't know. I hope they do.
Oh, I hope they do too. Oh, man.
That's the game where you root for Bane.
Everybody says that every year about rooting for Bane. I don't feel that way about it.
You don't want to blow up the stadium?
No.
Oh, okay.
We got kids, man.
That's true. So, yeah, the Titans are going to win this game. And it's going to be...
I want to see the Titans win this game. I like Tennessee.
It's going to be laughable.
I was there. We talked about this before in Nashville. It's amazing. If you haven't been there, so go. So that's another reason.
So go.
Pick them.
All right. Raiders and the Chargers. This game is going to be high scoring.
Whoa. Again, I did not look at these beforehand.
I got the Chargers.
You picked the Chargers?
Yeah. Because it takes at least a week or two for Carr to get used to Devontae Adams. And Justin Herbert's going to pick off where he left off. And he's going to want to win this game after that final game of the season that was super duper high scoring. The Chargers are going to win this game at home.
Okay, you guys. I like the Chargers very much. I have for many, many years. And their costumes are so cool. And the Raiders look like the cheaply painted bikes that are chipped. So I pass on the Raiders costumes, but I really like the Chargers costumes. They're little lightning bolts like Harry Potter. That's all that matters.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game. It just is. It is going to be a good game.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I just like football. I like to watch people hit each other. I like slapping 5.
Slapping.
Yeah. It's so fun. Anybody that doesn't like football, listen.
Was that the Harry Potter thing? Because you can't make fun of Harry Potter when
That's
this
what
is
I'm
emblazoned on my arm.
It is costumes. I don't care.
Yes. So, Wayne, I don't remember if you watched this first season of this, but basically, my wife, beautiful blonde that she is.
I got to bring blonde into this.
Because you're pretty. You're just pretty. I'm going to get punched when we get off her. Has this belief, Wayne, that they're not uniforms. No. And she has said this to players like Trey Thomas, David Akers, Hollis Thomas. She says that they're called costumes.
They step on the field and they become somebody else. They take on a different persona. So to me, that's a costume. When I'm in a costume or when I'm doing stuff, just like when I did shows, we were costumes and we became somebody else. So to me, it's a costume. You sometimes feel more confident. You create a whole different person, like Beyonce, and she becomes Sasha Fierce when she steps on the stage and she becomes like no longer quiet and timid, but she roars really loud. And I appreciate that. I like that about it. I don't want them to be uniform. They're not all the same.
Well, yes, she is intrigued and she's involved. We love football in this house.
We really do. Like, yes, my reasons are silly, but I live and breathe football.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very much so.
So, all right, I think we have maybe 1 or 2 games left.
Well, we didn't do Dallas yet.
Yeah. Chiefs and the Cardinals.
Which I also have a lot to say about that. Go ahead.
I had the Chiefs in this game. Arizona had a lot of drama around this offseason. Kyler Murray's rusty. No DeAndre Hopkins for a couple of weeks. The Chiefs have new toys. Ultimately, they're going to win this week 1 game. I do not think the Chiefs are as good as they have been in the past, but I do think they have enough to beat the Cardinals.
I thought for like 5 minutes that Baker Mayfield was on this team. I don't know why. I really don't. But I did. So I originally picked the Cardinals. Again, I've been trying to stay away from the offseason and I really have been. But he's not. And I love Andy Reid. So for this game, even though I really see the Cardinals doing well this season, I hope so. I don't know why. I just like them. I'm giving Andy Reid the benefit of the doubt. But if, what's his name, Mahomes' wife causes drama this year.
She will.
Y'all, I swear to God, that girl needs to sit down.
So in one of the most wonderful interviews I've seen.
Oh, wait, hold on. I wasn't done. Let me just also say this. The State Farm commercials with him in them, he seems like such a truly nice guy. He just seems like a nice person. They have to stop making him act. It's not fair to him. It's terrible. It's terrible. He is such a nice person. Terrible actor. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
In one of the greatest interviews I've seen this offseason, they interviewed Tyreek Hill, who was on the Chiefs. Now he's on the Dolphins. And they said, would you rather, we love this game, win another Super Bowl or record a TikTok with
Brittany? Is that her name?
Jackson Mahomes, the brother?
That man.
Tyreek Hill did not even let them finish the question. He said the Super Bowl can wait. Or no. It's if you record a TikTok with Jackson Mahomes, you can win another Super Bowl. And they said the Super Bowl can wait. He wanted nothing to do with the Mahomes family tree.
It's so weird, you guys. It's so weird. That kid, he's like, oh, what is this thing?
I don't know.
Dougie or whatever it is.
Did you say Dougie?
Not Dougie. What's this? Where you do this thing and then you kick your foot? Some TikTok trend on everybody else's logos. I'm like, maybe not. You're not even playing the game. You don't even play. You don't even play.
You're like Jesus' brother, Craig. You're the least important brother.
First of all,
Craig Christ.
Stephen Lynch, guys. If you've never listened to Stephen Lynch and his Craig Christ song, please, for the love of God. I don't know. That's a really good question.
Javier, fantastic. Does Patrick want anything to do with the brother?
I don't know. They're there at every game. But, I mean, that is family, and I get it. But at the same time, like, doesn't our new guy, CeeDee Lamb, is it?
CeeDee Lamb's on the Cowboys.
CJ? What's his name? The new guy that we have.
The safety we got. Yeah.
Yeah, where he was like, I don't know, he did something. He's very
Marcus
aggressive.
Gardner. Marcus Gardner is his last name. It's a hyphen.
Yeah, but where he does he I guess ran into somebody's logo and did all kinds of stuff. Like whatever, I don't care. He plays the game.
Yeah.
That's like my sister showing up at my job and like causing a scene and then just rolling. So stupid.
Craig Christ. Bucks and the Cowboys. Oh. I picked the Bucks.
I am also shocked that you did this.
Yeah, the Cowboys got worse this offseason. Drastically worse this offseason.
I don't know if that's true.
They did. They lost offensive linemen. They had to sign Jason Peters to play offensive line for them.
Guys, I'm so mad at Jason Peters right now, by the way.
They had to sign Jason Peters from
Mr. Lifelong Eagle, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, Dallas, listen, a job's a job. You got to go where you got to go.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
Look,
man.
the Bucks got older, but they're still going to win this game because it's Tom Brady navigating and players play better around him. The Cowboys got worse.
Well, I don't have a reason for picking the Bucks over the Cowboys. I just think that if Pirates had to fight Cowboys, I feel like the Pirates would win. I understand they're supposed to be great this season, but no. Who do I like? Dak? Not Dak.
You like Dak?
I like Dak, but he said something about how the Eagles are living in the Dallas Super Bowl shadow or something, forgetting that they haven't won a Super Bowl since before he was born or something. I don't know. But the point is that I was really turned off by him saying that because I think he's drinking the Kool-Aid down there now. And I always really liked him, and now I'm pissed off. So I hope they lose.
Yeah, I think it's time for.
I didn't pick any Dallas on my fantasy, did I?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think I purposely stayed away from that.
Yeah, I try to avoid Dallas unless CeeDee Lamb falls to my lap. But I picked Tony Pollard because he's the best running back on Dallas.
I don't know who I picked.
Yeah,
can I look on my team?
Yeah, you should actually. You should probably set your lineup.
Hey, maybe it's just the one that I already have.
It might be, but you also have to look at injuries and things
I don't know what that means.
Okay. And then I think this is the final game. So we have the Broncos and the Seahawks. I'm taking the Broncos. Russell Wilson is pissed off. He is going to absolutely slap this garbage Seahawks team.
Something about Christian Kirk.
What about him?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's got a red thing.
Okay. We'll look at it in a second.
I don't know, guys.
The Broncos are
We're
going to
gonna
win
navigate this together.
The Broncos are going to win this game.
Okay. I also picked the Broncos. Cute Customs aside, which I super love them. They're neon and pretty. Who's even on this team? I don't know.
Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf.
That means
J-Jaw.
Wait, is he?
He's on the practice squad.
Right, exactly. So he's going to be sitting at home. Anyway, that means nothing to me. And isn't Russell Wilson's not on the team anymore, right?
He's on the Broncos.
He's on the wait a second. You didn't tell me that. This is a redemption game. I'm here for that too. Sierra has a new color palette to play with. So I'm super here for that. So Mr. Sierra, I hope he wins.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys.
Yeah.
That's the show. That's what we do every week. We pick these games and
we do.
We have fun. It's a good time.
I have roster news, guys.
You have roster news. It's about Christian Kirk.
It is.
If
anybody knows anything about this, please spam me on Twitter, all your information. Basically, this is who I have right now. If anybody's interested in fantasy, Justin Allen, who got me 31 points.
Josh Allen.
Sure, Josh Allen. Eckler.
Austin Eckler. Sure.
Yes, Austin Eckler. A Clyde Edwards-Helaire, is that his name? Judge Judy.
Jared.
Christian Kirk. Kadarius Toney.
Good job.
Thank you.
That's a giant.
The Chargers defense, apparently.
She's got Travis Kelce as well. So
I do have Travis Kelce. And I have Matt Prater. Is that his name? And then on my bench, I have C. Patterson, N. Hines, J. Dotson, T. Higbee, J. Palmer, R. Cobb, and C. Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
That's why I picked his name. I picked him because I really think that Chuba Hubbard, but something in me says Chubba Bubba, and I don't know why, the Chubba Bubba
bubblegum.
Yeah. So if there's anybody that I should drop or pick up, let me know. Watch this back. They're telling me something about C. Kirk as a wide receiver, but I have other wide receivers like R. Cobb. Should I move him up and take them down, or just leave it as it is right now? I don't know, guys.
We'll let you know. We'll be back. We'll be back next week. Again, tomorrow's the last day to sign up for the trip. So the link is in the bio.
Hang out with us.
Javier's saying that your wide receivers sound a little light, but everything else sounds good.
That's what I'm saying. But in all seriousness, aside from me being silly with stuff, I'm really excited for this season. I really hope everybody comes to the game on the 25th. It's going to be so awesome. Come hang out with us. Come party with us. We will not have kids, so we are party parents this time. And just come have a good time. Even if you love Carson Wentz, come support him and still hope that he does well. But
not on that bus you ain't.
Right, but hope that the Eagles win.
Not on that bus you ain't.
I'm trying to be positive here.
I'm positive if you get on that bus with a Carson Wentz Commanders jersey, you getting off that bus.
I shall not be doing that.
I shan't do it.
But my friend Josh, big shout out to Josh. He does radio for iHeartRadio. He's on a bunch of different stations. He lives down there with his wonderful girlfriend Amanda, and he's coming too. So you want to come?
Go Birds!
Go Birds!
Okay, bye.